At the top of the show, we're so glad to have Dusty Moats and of course Abel Casillas. This song that you guys recorded is obviously a tribute to Freddy Fender. Can you give us the reason behind it?
So
why?
It's interesting that you asked that. When we first started writing the song, a gentleman actually named Kyle Fambro had started writing the song and kind of had this version they put together, and then I got lucky enough to kind of co-write with the song with this version. And there's just hadn't been any songs to Freddie, and he's like an icon in the community, and we really felt like it was a cool deal. And then we started realizing that he's not in the Country Music Hall of Fame, which is a travesty of immense proportions. And so when we first cut the song, it was about the song, and then once we saw that there was an opportunity for us to get in a situation where we can actually right a wrong. Does that make sense? Because I think that as a group, you know, Abel and I talked about this the whole way here, is that, you know, that guy's been an icon. He's been an institution for Hispanic culture, especially in the country music industry, and also in Hispanic music as well. And so, as a little kid, I remember my parents listening to that, riding around in the car before the next teardrop falls.
Oh my goodness.
All of that stuff. And then you see all the other Hispanic artists that have followed after him, from Johnny Rodriguez and all those other guys that came around. And so, it's that's really what it's become about. The song actually just came about really just being a tribute to Freddie, and then we realized there's something so much bigger than that, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, touching so many lives, bridging the gap, and then continuing to be applauded long after his passing.
Yes, sir.
Through tribute songs, for one, and his music still being played on the radio today. The downloads,
from
I'm
what
sure.
I understand, before he passed away, he was advocating to be inducted. But it didn't happen. What can we do as a community? I know that there's several artists that are trying to get him to be a part of it, of course. What can we do as a community, as his fans, as to help?
There's a petition, isn't
There's
there?
a petition.
There's a petition
What do we
on
need to do?
change.org. You can find that on all of our social media pages as well, on Dusty Moats Music as well as Squeezebox Bandits. We're spreading that petition, and it's on the change.org page, which is a petition to get that you sign and put your name down and get him in the Country Music Hall of Fame. And I also believe the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Absolutely.
We need to make phone calls. We need to make emails. I think another thing that we could do that could be really crucial is man, the congressmen and the people that are in government that are in the state of Texas can stand up, and we need to be calling our government too to push for that, because man, this guy's from Texas. We're proud of him to be from Texas, and I think if we're really going to institute any real change, we need as many people, as affectionately as I say this, squawking as possible to make it happen.
So how many signatures do we need?
So as of right now, I think they're at close to 15,000.
Okay.
That's the first goal. Man, I'd love to bombard them with 100,000. I think we make it, and I don't know if there's any real clear-cut number. The reality is that every year that goes by that an artist has been dormant or that has passed, it's just like baseball or football. They start to forget the attributes and the and the contributions they made to the community. And so we don't want to do this here, because we still have a real fond memory of what he's done in this state and around the world. And so, man, we've got to keep pushing.
Absolutely. And Dusty, you know, and Abel, we have a powerful governor here. Abbott has done so much and for so many people, and he's very much a part of the music industry. We've got a representative here, Representative Todd Hunter, who's very active in the music scene and wanting to export.
And he does watch Domingo Live.
And he does watch Domingo Live. We need to get Todd Hunter and all the other folks in the legislature to jump on this and get Freddie into the country music
For
Hall
sure,
of Fame.
100%.
We appreciate what you guys are doing, but let's talk about you guys so we can get to know you and get. You guys drove down here from Dallas?
Only 2 hours of sleep. That's
he
dedication.
drove, but I slept a little bit on the
You're the passenger.
So, but I'm still feeling it. But it was worth every minute of it.
We want to find out more about you. Where do we go online?
So, man, for me, it's Dusty Moats Music. This song is a collaboration between two separate artists. For me, it's Dusty Moats Music on websites, all the social channels, YouTube. For him, it's Squeezebox Bandits.
Bandits, yeah. So if you want to check out what we're doing, because you know I've had Squeezebox for about going on 8 years, and we collaborated on the song. Great song. I'm so happy we did it. But yeah, this same thing as he said. All the social media, Squeezebox Bandits. Check us out. We got 3 albums out. Working on the 4th. So
Dusty Moats, Abel Casillas, thank you so much for coming.
God bless you guys. Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Domingo Live after this. Stick around.